What's going on in the Atlanta real estate market? What's going on with home values? Where are the best schools? Cleve has all the answers for you. Call Cleve Atlanta Real Estate Show on Talk Radio 640 WGST. Now, here's Cleve Gaddis.
You're listening to the Call Cleve Atlanta Real Estate Show on Talk Radio 640 WGST. If you need to reach us, Gaddis Partners Remax Center, you can call 770-497-0000, or you can go to gogaddis.com. That's GOGADDIS.com. One more time, GOGADDIS.com. We have got a great guest with us in the studio. She has written a book called Payday to Profits, which is a marketing and sales guide to convert what you have to what you want. And I love that. I like to convert what I have. What do you think, Alfie? Would you like to convert what you have to what you want?
Yes.
Everybody would like to do that.
Yeah, $20 bill to like $100 would be sweet.
Oh, I like that. Payday to Profits is a guide for converting contacts to cash from corporations to individuals. It's a resource with integrative tools, which is great because it's got these little worksheets at the ends of the chapters, the beginnings of the chapters. I love it. With interactive tools and hands-on techniques that provide the platform for success. The result will be increased profits, increased customer base, hopefully broader market product recognition, and confidence in your plan for success. Mary Vidarte, and that's Vidarte. I'm pronouncing the T, the last T, like a D, and I apologize for that, but it's Mary Vidarte, Vidarte. She's an author, entrepreneur, speaker, and a corporate trainer. She's also the CEO of Vidarte Marketing and Vidarte Properties, LLC. Her heart and passion is marketing and sales. She has 20-plus years, Alfie, of outstanding achievements in domestic and international marketing and sales. Her corporate work experience include highly technical legal. In fact, before the show, she and I were talking about it, and I didn't even have any idea what she was talking about. Medical and pharmaceutical marketing, sales, compliance, and litigation for several Fortune 100 companies. Mary and her 7-year-old son reside in the greater Atlanta area. Welcome, Mary.
Good morning.
Oh, you got a standing ovation. The last time we got a standing ovation was when Taylor Swift was in the other room, right, Alfie?
I wish she'd come in.
That's the story I still with. She's never been in the other room. I've never met Taylor Swift, but it's all right. I bring it up on the radio show every once in a while. Mary, welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming down here early on a Saturday morning to participate in the show. Tell us a little bit about your book, and what I'd love for you to focus on is how, and I assume you were in real estate for a while, but you've done all other kind of sales as well, right?
Oh, yes.
And so you wrote the book from the perspective of, hey, here's how to be more successful, and ultimately the definition of success for salespeople is to make more money, generally. And it's interesting because you're saying, hey, one of the things, if you want to be more successful, just focus on your client. Focus on your client. So talk about that from a real estate perspective.
Well, once you've sold real estate, you have a great perspective on what the buyer wants because you are involved with so many different types of people.
And when you say what the buyer wants, the type of house they want, the way they want to be communicated with, the way they want to be educated, what does that involve? Everything?
All the above.
Okay.
Because owning a home or even leasing a home is where you're going to live. It's an emotional event.
It's a very personal thing, isn't it?
Very personal. And within the group of people who are making the decision, one may be more emotional than the other, but ultimately the decision will be based on what they can afford and how they feel about it. So,
and what they're willing to sacrifice in order to have their family grow up in that house.
Correct.
And I just thought about that as you said that, because I don't know about you. I actually know where you live because you live right around the corner from me.
Yes.
But when I drive up in front of my house, I have some pride in that, and I'm excited, and I'm willing to sacrifice to make the payment, to paint the shutters, to put the new roof on, all that kind of stuff. So you've got some sacrifice, and you got to be willing to pay the price, don't you?
I would tell clients, how do you feel when you drive in front of this house and you know it from the curb? Mm-hmm. So the seller needs to be aware of that. The buyer's got to feel it from the curb. Mm-hmm. And then I will ask the buyers, would you bring your mother-in-law here? And quickly you get a yes or no.
And that's more from a pride standpoint.
A pride standpoint.
Oh, would you be proud? That's a great thing. Alfie, would you be proud to show your mother-in-law this house? What a great, that's a bar to see if you can jump over that bar.
Yes.
Say, yes, ma'am,
that's a good
I would.
thought right there.
I like it. So talk about the choices that a buyer needs to make in terms of who they work with and sort of what's the logical order. We talked about that before.
Yes.
Talk about that.
The most important thing first is look at the different companies.
Yep.
And I tell people, go online. Majority of the information right now is online, and the buyers go online. And if you are going to sell a house or buy a house, you want to have the right company representing you. How does the sign look in the yard? How do they manage their business? What are the tools and analytics that firm is offering? Mm-hmm. So start with the right firm. Once you choose the right brokerage firm, try to meet the broker because he sets or she sets the pace of how they do business. Then look within to see which agent best connects with you and will understand what your needs are.
And so when somebody's looking to use an agent on the buyer side, how many agents do you think they should probably talk to before they decide? More than one most of the time?
Usually I recommend more than one.
Okay.
But if you are really in tune with what your needs are, you may connect with the right one right away. The most important thing is feeling a level of connection for the right reasons, not because it's a family member, not because they're
she
going to
makes the right kind of margaritas,
right? Or she's the cheapest.
Unless you're Alfie, maybe that's I don't know if Alfie wants the margaritas or not. I'm not sure.
And some people are motivated. Well, I don't want to pay a lot in commission.
Yep.
Well, look at that a little bit closer. You get what you pay for.
Right.
And if you don't mind.
And on the buyer side, generally there's no commission to be paid.
Correct.
Generally that's being paid by the seller. If you've just joined us, you'll listen to the Call Cleve Atlanta Real Estate Show on Talk Radio 640 WGST. I'm joined in the studio by my man Alfie as always, and we've got a very special guest, Mary Vidarte. You can find Mary online, by the way, at maryvidarte.com. That is MaryVidarte.com. Again, that's maryvidarte.com, MaryVidarte.com. Or if you really want to reach her and you can't remember how to spell her name, you just give me a call, 770-497-0000, and we will certainly hook you up with Mary. So the book was not written specifically for people who are in the real estate industry. It's written for anybody that's in any type of sales. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And give me some examples of how the book can help people get started or stay more focused in their sales career to be more successful.
I have a series of questions and answers at the end of each chapter, each focusing on a different area of marketing and sales.
Yep.
And the book is designed to help the reader determine his own answers because the answers will vary according to your business as it changes.
Right.
But very few marketing and sales books teach you how to think properly, to ask the right questions.
And it seemed to me that it was designed to help me understand what was important to me and then how I sort of put that in the right sales skill set. I'm not sure how to even say that. Is that
yes?
Does that make sense?
Yes. And different sales, it depends on what you're selling. So the difficult part or the challenging part is the ability to reach different types of salespeople with a message that is relevant. And I've done that.
Yep.
So you can get a lot out of the book and the people that you meet while you're attending one of my classes.
Yes. Oh, you'd give classes?
Yes. I have an upcoming class on November 7th, and anyone who goes online and signs up for it gets a free book and a free 20-minute consultation.
And that's maryvidarte.com,
yes.
MaryVidarte.com. Just go online and you can sign up for her upcoming class and get a free book. I would assume if somebody wants to just buy the book, they can go to Amazon.com and buy it there. Is that correct? Or buy it on your website?
They can, but they can go to my website or paydaytoprofits.com.
This is Call Cleve Atlanta Real Estate Show on Talk Radio 640 WGST.